Today we're going to make this cute and easy 3D turkey craft.
You're going to need a black marker crown or pencil crown, some scissors, a pencil, some glue, and paper. I'm using brown for my turkey, so whatever color you'd like to use for your turkey. I have all these colors for my feathers. I have a little bit of orange for the feet and the beak, and white for the eyes. So go ahead, grab what you need. Now let's get started. The first thing you want to do is make the body of your turkey. So I'm going to take my piece of paper, long side, left to right, short side, top to bottom, and I'm just going to fold it. I'm going to fold that in half. And when you fold it in half, you see this line. That's going to be your cut line. So you're just going to use that and cut right down on that line. Then you have this piece of paper, and this is what we're going to use to fold around. Now that is a very large circle. You probably don't need it that big. So I'm also going to take off a little bit of this end. And to do that, maybe about 3 finger spaces. So about 3 finger spaces. I'm going to put a little pencil mark here. And right where that pencil mark is, I'm just going to fold again. So 3 finger spaces, a pencil mark, and then fold and cut that off as well. Just gives me a little bit of an easier piece of paper to deal with. I'm going to take that piece of paper, and then when I roll it, it's a smaller circle. And I find that's much easier to work with. So I'm going to take my glue. I'm going to put glue on one end. I like to put quite a bit of glue. It's easier to get it to stick together, and I'm just going to roll. So when you roll it over, put your fingers right in and just squish that glue so it touches all the paper and stays together. And there we go. You have your cylinder. I'm going to leave that to the side for just a moment. And we are now going to take the colors you're going to use for your feathers. So I'm using a purple, a blue, a red, an orange, and a yellow. You can choose whatever colors you would like. I'm choosing 5 feathers, so I'm choosing 5 colors, but you could do all the same colors, you could do a pattern, and I'm going to stick all mine together. And you don't have to, you could do all yours individually, but I'm going to do mine all at the same time. So I have them all stuck together nice and neatly, taking my pencil, putting a line down on the bottom, skipping over and putting another line. So I'm putting a line down, another line down, and then up here I'm going to draw my feather. So I'm going to come up, curve around to the top, and do the same thing coming around the other side. So coming back around and curving to the bottom. Once I have that, I'm going to cut it out. Now remember, I have all my pages stuck together, so I'm going to hold tight. If this doesn't work for you, then all you want to do is just make sure you have a whole bunch of your shapes. Like I said, I'm using 5. You can choose more than that or fewer than that. It's up to you. And then choose whatever colors you want and cut them out. And then when you have a bunch, you can join me for the next step. And the next step is going to be making the beak. So to make the beak, I'm going to cut off a small piece of orange paper. I'm going to fold it in half. I want to find the fold line. So that fold line is where my finger is. I'm going to go up to the middle of my page here and draw a diagonal line down. Go back up, draw another diagonal line down, and then put my fingers on that fold line and cut. I want, when I open this up, for my beak to be able to open. So there's my beak. I'm going to put that down. Then I'm going to use the rest of this orange piece of paper, and I'm going to make some of my feet. So I'm going to fold it again. And whenever we're folding, it just makes everything easier so that I only have to make one of something. But if it doesn't work, just do what's going to work for you. I've got my piece of paper down. It's not on the folded side this time, so it's on the open side. I'm taking my pencil, and you can make whatever feet you would like. I'll make a set to give you an idea. I'm going to draw a straight line, Jump over, draw another straight line. I'm going to go back to that first line and I'm going to draw kind of like an oval. So I'm curving it around, then I'm going to go in the middle and do the same thing. I'm curving it up and around, kind of like an oval, but I just don't complete the oval. And then I'm going to do it again, curving around. So I just curved, came down, went up, curved even bigger, down, and then curved again. Then I'm going to cut that out. This does not have to be how your feet look. You could draw feet that look any way that you would like. Okay, once you're done cutting those out, put those to the side, and now we are ready for our eyes. For my eyes, I'm taking my white piece of paper, I'm folding it in half, and I'm going to draw a circle. I'm going to use my glue lid because I find this is a great way to make an easy circle. Trace my glue lid right on top of that white piece of paper and then cut it out, and I'm going to end up with 2 eyes. So you're going to need 2 eyes that are the same shape, same size. If you find that these eyes are a little bit too big, you can always trim them. So I'll just double check, see if my eyes are too big. I think my eyes will be fine. I like that size, so I'm going to keep them. And I want to draw some pupils on the inside, so I'm going to grab some paper that I use so that when I do color in my pupils with my marker, it doesn't go through on my workspace. So all I'm going to do is draw my pupils and color them in. You can draw it in the center of your eye. I'm going to draw mine right here on the side, and you can see I didn't draw a full circle. I only drew a half. Kind of looks like a little bit like a moon. And I'm going to do the same thing on this with this eye, trying to make them look the same and coloring it in. There's lots of creative ways that you can make eyes. So don't be afraid to do what is going to make you happy and make your craft unique. Then once I have that, I'm going to find a little extra piece of red paper that I have left over, and I'm going to draw a little waddle. So all I do is start at the bottom of my page and kind of curve in, out, and then back around and do the same thing. So it's just kind of a curved line.
Once you're done cutting that waddle out, you are ready to glue. So your feathers go in behind in whatever order you would like. You're putting your eyes, your beak, the waddle just goes on the side by your beak, and then you put your feet on, and you have your little turkey.
And then you can see it kind of rolls a little bit. So what I like to do to stop it from rolling is just put your fingers inside and push down right near your feet. Just push down right here near your feet. Then what you're going to do is the same thing on the back. So right here where all your feathers are, you're just going to fold a little bit. So you're just going to create this little fold line. So now you have that fold line and this fold line. And that will help to get your turkey to stick and stay up. And there you go.
Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids to make this cute and easy 3D turkey craft. Remember, be creative and have fun.